poem is called I've Been an Adult All My Life. I've been an adult all my life. Trust me, I've never been a kid. I have never been a kid. How could I be when they shouted out bitter names in MTIs and the class monitor wrote my name in expletives and in derogatory ways on the blackboard? It really takes an adult to explain to oneself that there are no bandages to fix heartbreak and pain. That there are no pills to subside the adversity of being mocked in corridors and classrooms and canteens and tuition classes almost everywhere you go. Especially when you are the official debater of school, when you are the most outgoing person in your friend circle and you're afraid to tell your parents that you're afraid to step outside the house, go to school, meet friends, if you have any. You think you know, but as you would like to think you know, that an adult would understand what to do with this pain and pejorative. That is, when I was stared at by spiders every 2 sessions. Mosquitoes I thought I could befriend. I told myself you've been here umpteen number of times, get over it. You've been here umpteen number of times, get over it. You have been here umpteen number of times, get over it. Get over it. That is the reason I had to be strong when my best friend was no longer sitting with me back in class 10 as I returned back from the lunch break. The reason was clear, my voice was a problem. He did not want to be seen with somebody who sounded like a kid or a girl. Or a kid or girl, both. He never told me what sounded exactly like and hasn't told me yet. I'll figure it out someday. But otherwise, I ate solid food with heavy voices and even listened cautiously to the advice to growl. To make my voice more masculine in that respect. Did it work? You can ask. Not really, you can see. And now I teach visually impaired children all across the country. And the funny part is, these workshops are fun, the responses are life-changing. But one thing hasn't changed. From that 7th standard boy hiding behind that table to not be heard anywhere, to this boy now teaching these children. And the joke is on me because they cannot see me, they can only hear me. So every time I say something, they go like, "Ma'am, I have a question." I ask myself, how does it matter? How does it matter how I sound? Given the fact that I can be heard loud and clear, loud and clear, loud and clear. Given the fact that I can be heard loud and clear. So every time they go, "Ma'am," I lean back, bounce back and say, "Yes, how can I help you?" You see, I've been an adult all my life. I've never been a kid. And I have enjoyed it that way. Please don't ask me questions.